Hello again, friends and fellow collectors. So this video here is going to show some things that I found this week at the thrift shops. This one thing I found at Walmart, and something that I did like a wheel swap on because I don't have any of the other customs done yet, and some of it's just wheel swaps, not full customs. So I'll go ahead and get started. So this right here, stopped at my local Walmart, I think it was earlier in the week, and found this Myers Makes, the Barbie 65 anniversary. So super cool, was happy to find that. And then we're gonna turn this on, we're gonna move this thing a little bit closer here, and I'm gonna show you what I found. So now these are found this stuff at two different thrift shops. So this one is the Ferrari F40, but this actually came in a 5-pack, and it has a plastic base, and it's from 2013. I did post on Instagram. There is a the one with the, I have the one that this was copied off of that does have the opening hood on it. There are some slight differences in it. I'm not going to list them all off, but I looked them up. It was pretty interesting. I never had seen an F40 that was on one solid piece, so that's what got me into looking it up. So there was that, and that was 50 cents at a yard sale. And then we got this 63 split window Corvette, a little worn, but nonetheless a 63 Corvette. And I do have one, I think that's in like a bluish silver color of this, and this is, I'm guessing, another variation of it. No interior, but it's got the yellow glass, but still 63 split window Corvette. And that was another one that was at the same yard sale for 50 cents. So got those two. And then later in the week, I stopped down to my thrift shop. That's the local one that I frequent, that is for the it's a humane society, so everything that they make is all profit, goes to the animals and stuff. So I've been stopping in there. There hadn't been anything in there in quite some time, and so I was over there the other day, and I stopped, and they had a whole bucket full of cars for $1 a piece. So I found this Ferrari 308 GTS, not in bad shape, a little dinged up. I might just touch the wheels up. I don't know, this one would be probably a pretty easy resto if I wanted to drill it, because all you really gotta paint is that, the whites and the black right there. Other than that, it would just be straight red, and just touch up the wheels. But I might just leave it, which is probably what I'll do, and maybe just touch up the wheels. Maybe I won't even mess with it. So really like this Ferrari, one of my favorite Ferraris. So was definitely happy to find that. I do have one in yellow that's in a little bit nicer shape. I think I've showed it my Ferrari challenge a few times. So then I had to pick this up, metal base, metal body, Ferrari 550 Maranello, or Maranello, however you pronounce it, with a red interior. Not in too bad a shape. I may just touch up the chrome on the wheels a little bit, and call it good. This is for like the newer body style Ferraris. I actually love the Ferrari 550 Maranellos. They look good in yellow as well, or black. But you know, hey, everybody has a red Ferrari. But anyways, if it's a Ferrari, I'm not going to turn it down. So was excited to find this one because it was one of my favorites, in silver with the red interior. And then we found this. This is called the Astro Funk, And that thing is super clean. There's not a mark, a chip, nothing on it. I don't even think any of the chromes wore off the wheels. It does remind me of what is it, Ed Ross, punk. Can't remember. I can't remember whether there was some. Wasn't there some kind of like punk car or Astro Punk or I don't know, some kind of car. Can't remember the name of it now. I knew the name of it, and now I'm drawing a friggin' blank. And they did like a model kit of the one that Ed Roth did, but I saw this and noticed it was like that, and I really like the looks of that. So grabbed this. Definitely a sweet car. Beatnik Bandit. That's what I was thinking. That is like Ed Ross Beatnik Bandit, I believe. Only I think that was done in like pink or magenta or something, but this reminds me of that car, Beatnik Bandit. And then this was something that I had got a while back. I think that came from Mike Dyson. And I put some wheels on it, put some NASCAR wheels on it, big fat NASCAR yellow letter wheels on it, and it rolls. Thought that was cool, so I figured I'd show that. And then this is what I found today. So I got this Porsche Carrera GT in yellow. I couldn't remember if I already had this car or not, so I grabbed it. These next ones that I'm showing are $1 a piece, and these are actually ones that the wife picked up at the thrift shop, so I have to actually thank her for picking them up. She said, grab the ones you want and I will get them. So I thank my wonderful wife for purchasing the next selection of cars that I'm gonna show. So and this was at that, I went back to the thrift shop that had the that was the Humane Society one, because there were more cars in the bucket. There was a younger kid that was in there before me, I think with his grandmother, that had a handful that got some out of the same tote, so I was happy to see that. And then I grabbed the rest of what I wanted that was left in the tote. So and it was just a small clear tote, so you know, not a huge ton of cars, so not too bad. So definitely like that. And then this one I was real happy to find. It's from '93. It's a Matchbox, and this is like the F1 or IndyCar or whatever. Really like the paint job on it, the neon orange, and then like the fade to white or whatever. Love those wheels on the wings, a little, you know, loose or whatever, but still very cool with the driver in it. No broken wing, no broken piece on the airfoil on the front. I mean, that's a little loose, but that ain't no big deal. Just happy to have that. Definitely a cool car. Then we found this. This is the Mustang Piston Popper Roll-O-Matic. And yes, it still works. I'm surprised, because usually on these Roll-O-Matics, those engines are gone. I mean, it's play worn, but it's all there. It's complete. It's functioning. It obviously has the little tabs on the wheels to make it go up and down. Otherwise, it wouldn't move at all. So, really happy to find that. Definitely super cool to find one that's all original. So, and not broke and missing the functioning engine. Then this was probably got to be close to one of my favorites. This is, and it's in really great shape, 70 Buick GSX, but in blue with those style, like, what are those, 5-spoke wheels, something like that. Those, I really like those. That is a super sharp looking car. Love that, like, kind of like an electric blue color on it. Really good shape. So definitely was happy to find that. Then we've got, I found this Another Baja breaker in pretty good shape. A little bit better shape than the one that I have. I have one of these that's orange and like half the paint's missing down here. I mean, here it's play worn, you know, it's a little beat up, but for the most part, compared to the one that I have already, it's in pretty good shape. So definitely happy to have another one of those in the collection. Then we found this 57 Chevy McDonald's car. I got a couple of them with the alligator. Had never seen this red one as a kid. I had the green one, but I picked this one up. It's cool. It's in really good shape, so this one I may use this as a custom and do a custom 57 Chevy on it. I got one for a Matchbox that I am working on. I gotta get it in paint at some point, but this, maybe I'll do a Hot Wheels version of it as well. But I figured why not? It's in pretty good shape. The engine's not all tore up on it, or the base or the exhaust pipes or anything, so I figured what the heck, might as well pick this one up. Because I do like the 57 Chevys, especially the ones with the exposed engines on them. So I may just throw it in the collection. I'm not really 100% sure yet. Then I found this. This is pretty cool. This is called the No Matter What. It does have a broken exhaust pipe on it that I didn't notice until I got home, but I really like the color of it. See where it's sticking out right there? So maybe I'll cut that one off, or they did have another one that was in rougher shape, and I may go back, and if it's got the two pipes on it, the other pipe on it, it's not broke, maybe I'll buy it and then just, you know, base swap it, or maybe I'll just cut that one off so it looks, you know, more symmetrical. But it's got a very cool paint job. It's got like the same thing as that 55 gasser. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like it's like that orange with that green metallic in it. Looks really, really good. So definitely something interesting for the collection. Then had to grab this. It only has one of the hooks still on it, but both of these arms are still there, and it's another majorette wrecker, so I can still use it with the one hook. So definitely couldn't pass it up because I don't have this variation of this wrecker yet, so definitely happy to have found that one. This is another really cool one. It's a Saline S7. Very nice candy apple red paint job with silver and yellow. The yellow wheels. It's just super sharp. Silver interior. You know, a little bit of wear right there, but I mean, other than that, the car is super duper clean. Very cool car. Really like that. I don't think I've ever seen a whole lot of Saline S7s, and I might have one other one, possibly two in the collection, and that's just guessing. Then I have this. This is the hydroplane, which you guys know I collect this. I don't have this one. What's it called? Biohazard removal. So very cool, like neon green. So we can add that to the hydroplane collection. A little chipped up, but like I said, I don't mind. These were meant to be played with, you know, and ran down tracks, and you know how kids are, and I'm sure we all did it too, and launched them off of, you know, stair casings and all kinds of stuff. So no worries. And then we got this 4x4 Chevy van, which is another favorite of mine, and I do not have this livery, whatever, and that one is definitely cool. I've never seen that one, so happy to have that one. Then we have this 57 Chevy with a plastic base, but it's got the 5 spokes and the metal engine, so definitely cool. and in yellow, which one of my favorite colors, so how can I pass up a yellow 57 Chevy? Pretty good shape. A few little paint, you know, scuffs and chips and whatnot. Then we've got, this is called the Steel Flame. This kind of looks like it reminds me like a customized like Chevy S10 pickup or something. Thought it was pretty neat, so I just grabbed it. So pretty cool looking, like little lowrider mini truck type thing. So something interesting, something different to have for the collection. I think I might have another one of these carded, like an older one, but I'm not 100%. And then the last one that I'm going to show is the Mad Fast. And I did not have this one, and it is very cool looking. I've just started collecting this casting. I think I found an older one, I want to say at like a yard sale or a thrift shop, and thought it was neat, and then I saw they came out with it in a couple variations, so I grabbed a couple of them. I don't believe I have the treasure hunt of that one, which was one that I was looking for, but if I come across it, cool. If not, that's cool too. But was happy to have found this one. It's in really good shape. Really like the red, white, and blue on it. So anyways, from the Porsche till this one, all the ones that the wife picked up for me when we were at the thrift shop, so big thank you to her. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. If I get any more cars done this weekend for customs, wheel swaps, or whatever, I will definitely do a video and update you guys. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Thanks everybody for your comments, friendships, liking, subscribing. I appreciate everything, and we'll catch you in the next one.